DreamKingz Films. We're here with newly hired head coach Donovan Masline of the Vikings. Hey, coach, man, real quick, just talk about that and how excited you was to get the head coaching job over here at your alma mater.
It's very exciting, man, to come back to your alma mater and to be able to coach the guys, in the community you grew up in. A lot of traditions here at the school, and you want to, see the school continue to excel at a high level. So it's very humbling. I'm thankful for the opportunity. I don't take it lightly. So I'm very excited to get started and get the program to where we want to go.
Yes, sir, Coach. When they took the interim tag off your name, the Northside community overwhelming support for you, right. Coach. Just real quick, just talk about that. How proud you was of this community to gather behind you and rally behind you and support, Coach.
I mean, it takes a village, and I know this Northside community is very strong. We work well together. I played at Grand Park when I was in Little League, played at Highlands Middle School, and then coming here to Rains, and my family is deeply rooted into Rains High School, so they know a lot of people in the community. So my church is on the north side, so I'm heavily rooted in the north side, so I'm thankful for the support from the community, and the continued support that's going to take place throughout the seasons to come.
Yes, sir, Coach. Talk about your squad, man. From every player that I talked to, they happy to have you as the head guy. Coach, just talk about your squad and the bond that you got with your players.
Man, I tell you, it take time, man. I'm all about building a relationship with kids because it was done for me. Because if a kid see you show interest in them, you care about them, you love them, you want the best for them, they're gonna do anything for you. So. That's the culture we're going to continue to build here at Rains High School. I'm a player's coach. I like to see the kids have fun. I like to have fun as well. So, we're going to keep that culture going. Everybody can come enjoy. They can get better. They can learn life lessons that they can take once they get done with high school. They can continue to learn, grow, and be better men for society.
Yes, sir, Coach. We all know the coronavirus pandemic threw the whole world for a loop. But, Coach, what was you able to do with your players during that time to keep that bond
with them?
During that
time, we created a Microsoft Teams account to continue to check on their academics. We had Zoom meetings by position so that we can continue to implement anything we wanted to implement, talk with them, just talk about what was going on, what they were doing at the house and working out and stuff like that. So we did a pretty good job of, getting in contact with our kids and making sure they understand what's at hand and what they needed to do and the dates they need to show up.
Yes, sir, Coach. Socially, we all know what's going on in the world as well. Did you get a chance to talk to your kids about what's going on in the world socially amid the protests and everything that's taking place?
No, we haven't talked not yet about that situation, but once we get the whole team together, we definitely will have those conversations because we are in a community where it's predominantly black. So we want to make sure our kids understand the social responsibilities that we do have. The voices that we do have, that they need to be heard, and that we're a powerful community, that we have something to prove and we have something to offer to this country.
Yes, sir, Coach. Coach Duran Wiley, he was preaching high character. You carrying on that same message, Coach. Real quick, just talk about that. How important it is for you guys to have high character over here at Rains High School.
And that's one of our core values is the character that we carry on the field and off the field, in the classrooms as well. I was always taught by one of my coaches, Cedric Thornton, to do the right thing and work hard. Good things will happen for you. And I just carried that over into when I graduated from here and went to college at Alabama State University. And then it just carried over. Once I graduated from colleges, continue to do the right thing and work hard. Everything's gonna be okay. And that's what we're gonna continue to preach. Attitude reflects leadership. So I'm a firm believer in that. And I want to make sure I'm leading the kids the right way. So they can see an example of, a positive role model to where they can continue to do the same thing once they get older as well.
Yes, sir, Coach. Spring football, we all missed out on it, Coach. How did that affect your program?
It affected a lot. We have a lot of great talent here in the 21 class, 22 class, and 23 class that didn't get the opportunity to get seen in practice and, in the spring games and stuff like that. So it hurt. It hurt, but we've been working. On Twitter, we've been sending emails. We've been in contact with different coaches to try to get the film seen from previous seasons. So that's been one of the battles we've been trying to, fight, but everything gonna happen for a reason. So, we got good faith. So we gonna keep it moving.
Yes, sir, Coach. Great first day in the new era of Coach Donovan Masline. Real quick, Coach, just talk about that. I seen you working them as I walked through the gate. You was working them hard, Coach.
Man, the first day was exciting, man. It was exciting to get back out the house, to get around the kids. The kids were excited. It's like the body was in the shock because they, haven't been put through a strenuous workout like this before. So this summer, but it was great to get back to work, get back to the grind. We're going to embrace the grind, and our preparation is going to present itself when that opportunity comes, and we will be prepared and we will be ready to go.
Yes, sir, Coach. Let's talk about the defense since you're a defensive guy. That defensive line, Coach. Give me some names and some guys that's poised to have a breakout season.
Oh man, we have a few guys that I think is going to have a great year. Starting with Cedric Newsom, one of our D tackles, D ends. We have we call him Cornbread, Cornell Madison. He didn't play last year, but he's excited to get a chance to go this year. I think he's going to be unstoppable. We have Marquise Newman, who also a D tackle, D end. He's going to have a breakout year, and Lawrence Cook. So, and then we have LaRon Tukes, and then we have Robert Jones. So I think our D line is pretty good this year, and I have high expectations for those guys. They've been in the system. They know the system. They know the scheme. So it's like we just ready to go. We just waiting on the word go to put that ball in the hand, put the ball down, and get to work.
Yes, sir, Coach. Tukes, Cedric Newsom, Marquise Newman. They're three dogs right there, Coach.
Right.
Who gets the most sacks out of those three guys?
Oh man, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna go with the dark horse. I'm gonna have to go Cornell Madison, who we didn't mention.
Cornell Madison. That's correct.
He got a lot to prove this year, so I think he's gonna play with a chip on his shoulder. He's been working hard in the classroom this spring, and he wants to show everybody his true talents, and he will get that opportunity.
Yes, sir, Coach. Let's talk about your linebackers, Coach. Give me something on that group.
Linebackers, we have some experienced guys. We have Cortez Martinez, who's coming up from JV, Jacob Hall, London Richardson, and we have Reynard, we call him Jack Boy Thomas, in the middle. So those guys are experienced. They played last year as juniors, some as sophomores. So they have some experience that we think is going to carry over into this season, with knowing the fronts and knowing the streams and knowing the checks and stuff like that. Reynard Thomas is a very smart linebacker that I feel will get everybody lined up in the right positions, make the necessary checks, and carry out their assignments.
Yes, sir, Coach. Stand with Reynard. He's a tackling machine, Coach. Give me some more on Reynard and what makes him such a good linebacker.
It's just the work ethic, man. The work he put in on and off the field. I think that's what makes him special. And then he's a top-notch wrestler in the state. If you go anywhere in the state, Reynard Thomas his name is ringing in the wrestling world. So I think having that background to be able to wrestle, that kind of helps with his tackling ability, being able to dissect runs and get to the quarterback and make for sure tackles. So with him being in the middle, having a year up on his belt, he's going to be a very, very special key for our defense. He's passionate about what he does, great kid, coachable. So, I feel real confident with him in the middle.
Yes, sir, Coach. Talk about your secondary. What makes those guys such a great group?
I think with Coach Tuff and myself being over there, those guys, man, they get put through a lot. They're held to a high standard because you always want your group to be the best group on the field at all times. So, they work well together, and it's just the experience thing for me. A lot of them didn't have experience last year. First time playing varsity, first time playing at range for some, and I think with a year up under their belt in the system and a year playing in front of the crowd on Saturdays against Lee and Rebald, and then playing those high value games against Barton Trail and Trinity, we got a lot of experience, bumps and bruises, which we all need in order to be great. So I think they're going to be a very special group, talented group.
Yes, sir, Coach. Preston Jackson, safety. Just talk about the bond you and him got. He's been under your tutelage for a while now, Coach. Got a ring with you and real quick, Coach. Just talk about Preston and what he brings to the table.
Preston Jackson is special, man. And, he came in and started at playing corner, and he wanted to make a transition and play safety his sophomore year, and the ability to learn the defense the way he learned it at a young age, that was something that you rarely see from a high school kid to pick up a defense that is this complex, and to be able to excel and make plays at a high level. I think he's going to be the one that has a breakout season in the secondary this year. I have high expectations for him, and I know he's going to meet those expectations, and he's going to soar past them. So the thing is, it's just making sure that scouts come and see him, getting his name out there, because I already know the family is going to speak for itself when it gets out there.
Yes, sir, Coach. Kyrie Hammond, one of the best DBs here in the Northeast Florida area. Real quick, Coach, just talk about Kyrie and what he brings to the table, and also how proud of you is of Kyrie to be picking up that scholarship attention he been getting over these past couple months.
I tell you, man, to see somebody come in and work, he knows what he wants. And he's going to work to get it. We had some talks. We pretty much talk probably like once or twice a week. We'll FaceTime each other and stuff like that. To just check on him and see how he's doing. He'll check and see how I'm doing for the week and stuff like that. And he's turned out to be a special kid. His 9th grade year on JV. It seemed like every JV game he had an interception. So I guess that's where you get the name Mr. Pick Six on Twitter. So I applaud it, I approve it, and with him playing as a sophomore on varsity and getting that, those learning experiences is going to be crucial and beneficial for him. He's a special kid. It seems like every time the ball is in the air, he's somewhere near it, and 9 times out of 10 he's going to come down with that ball. So, and he's gotten a lot bigger. I told him that if you want to go to these SEC type schools, or you want to go to these Power 5 schools, you got to change your body. And he said, yes, sir, coach, say no more. And he's gained some weight, some muscle mass, and he looks the part. So I think he's going to have a great year, great season. And he's only a junior, so it's going to be scary.
Yes, sir, Coach. The whole city know about Preston and Kyrie, but y'all got some more ballers back there. Latimer, y'all got the little twins ready to step up into an expanded role. Coach, real quick, just give me some more dogs on that back end, Coach.
Right, we have Christian McNair, who's going to play the nickel. He's going to play outside corner with Sean Latimer. We have Daquan King at the corner position as well. Also moving inside, Xavier Knight is going to be playing inside as well at the nickel position, because we like to be athletic on the field at all times, and the more DBs we got, the more athletic we can be. We have Derek Griffin at the safety position as well. So we got some true talent in that secondary, and they're going to step up to the challenge that they're going to be presented with, and I think they'll be ready to excel.
Coach, let's talk about your offense for a little bit. We all know you're a track guy, and y'all got a ton of speed on that side. Some guys that can fly, Quincy, Kareem, Makai. Coach, real quick, just give me something on that side of the ball.
Man, I tell you what, it's one thing about speed. You either got it or you chasing, and that's something I preach, before the games and stuff like that. And it's one thing to have it, and I know we got it because I coach track as well here. And those guys come to track practice every day. They come to work. They grind to get better. And with the frame that Quincy has, it's definitely going to be scary to see him on the outside, move inside. Mitch matches on linebackers and stuff like that. So Quincy Burrows is definitely going to have a breakout season. You will know who Quincy is, definitely. Makai McGee, special kid, humble kid. He works hard every day. Gives his all. We want to make sure he get the ball in space so he can wiggle a little bit. You seen what he did against Orlando Jones once he got a pass. You seen what he did against Lee. Once he caught a little short pass, he turned a 5-yard hitch or a 5-yard slant in the 80. And that kind of reminds you of what DeVarge Thomas did for Rains High School. And we're just going to continue that. Kareem Burke, he can be a reference of George Ware. We got that speed on the outside. He can move inside and make plays, and that's what we want to continue to do, is continue to make plays. And the thing is, we got to get the ball out of our hands, get it to the hands of the receivers to make plays, and that's how you become a great quarterback. And we have 3 guys that we believe that can come out that quarterback room and be compete at a high level. Friday night, Saturday mornings. afternoons, whatever. I think they'll come out of that room prepared. They'll know the game plan, they'll know the scheme, and they'll get the job done.
Yes, sir, Coach. Let's go back to Kareem. He's been getting a ton of scholarship attention. Just recently picked up 3 stars. Penn State offered him. Kansas, Maryland, Miami. Coach, real quick, just talk about the love Kareem been getting and how proud of you was of him.
It's great love. It's great love. That's what you want. That's what you're in the business for. To help a kid get to where he wants to go. And I always want to see kids reach goals that they have set. But I can tell you this: if you fail to plan, your plan will fail. So that and we got a plan for him, and he has a plan himself, and he's carrying out that plan. I'm always all about being humble. It's great to get all those offers, but you can only go to one school. So we want to make sure that our kids understand that you get these offers. We're going to continue to grind. We're going to continue to work. We're going to stay humble, because we know we can't take it for granted. Because as you can see, COVID-19 has humbled everybody. Has humbled the whole the nation, the whole world has been humbled by COVID-19, because we can't take everything for granted. And I think he's continuing to be humble. He's working hard in the classroom as well. I'm challenging him to step up in the classroom, and he has done that this spring. I'm super proud of him. And I know he's going to continue to do great things. Yes,
sir, Coach. Kenton Kirkland, he's really good as well. Big body kid, deceptive speed. Give me something on Kirkland, Coach.
Man, that 23 class is going to be something special. You got Roman Doze, you got Kenton Kirkland, you got Deshae, and those kids right there, man, they're going to be a special group. Kenton already looks about 6'2" already as a sophomore. Got some varsity experience last year, so I think he's going to definitely be a guy that plays both ways, at corner, at receiver. So he's definitely going to be a major part of what we do in the future here.
Yes, sir, Coach. Deshae Buford, he led the way on my top 100 list for the 2023 class. He was the #1 guy. Real quick, Coach, give me something on Deshae Buford and what he brings to the table. And how special can Deshae really be, Coach?
Deshae can be very, very special. It's just all about a mindset. I talked to him this morning about mindset. We got to change the way we carry ourselves, and that goes back to your character. What type of character you have. And we're definitely going to be disciplined here. And he understands that, and I think he's going to buy into what we want him to do. He's going to do very well. He has the frame, he has the height. It's just all about working, grinding, and learning the scheme to the point where he can understand his cuts, his reads, the holds, and stuff like that. And I think he's going to be a special kid here at Rays High School. We have a lot of expectations for him. It's just a matter of getting on the field and getting that ball in his hands.
Yes, sir, Coach. Who's going to be opening up the holes for Deshae? Give me somebody on that front line. Seen some big bodies out there today.
We got Grimes, Henry Crimes. We call him Trip. We got JT. We got Tans Williams. We got Trent McCoy. And then we got some other additions that's going to be coming as well. Those guys are going to be working very hard. I think if our trenches is good, our team is going to be good, and they know that. We're going to put a lot of energy and effort into our O-line and D-line to make sure that they're able and willing to play at a high level. We're going to, simplify some things to where they can just play at a fast pace, so that we can open the holes up for our running backs and protect our quarterbacks. So we got some guys that I think can get the job done. They have accepted the challenge. I think they're going to do very, very well.
Yes, sir, Coach. You spoke on it briefly, but it seemed like every year is a quarterback challenge here at Reigns, and it's no exception this year. You got Carlton Butler, you got Tyree Smith, maybe Roman Doze. Coach, just give me a little bit more on the quarterback competition.
The quarterback competition, that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a competition. Each guy got something that that can help us win, and we're all about, are you going to be disciplined? Are you going to be disciplined in the schoolhouse? Are you going to come to work every day and make sure you're leading the team by example? We don't want to talk about it. We just want to be about it. And the guy that, comes out with, that knows the offense and rallies the troops, that'll be the guy that gets that job. I want to see him compete every day. So I told Tyrese and and Carlton Butler. You know, every time y'all do a rep, make sure y'all doing it together to compete, push each other, because that's only going to elevate each of your games. So if one person is here, next guy try to compete to get there, you know, they're gradually getting better. Both of them are getting better, which is going to be beneficial for them and as well for the program. So, you know, I think it's going to be everybody have a fair shot. Everybody have a fair shot, and we're going to see who comes out. And I guarantee whoever comes out is going to be that. He's going to be that guy.
Yes, sir. Coach, before we get out of here, can I just get you to speak to the kids out there of Northeast Florida and just tell them how important grades is in the game of life, and also to the up-and-coming class of 2024 that's going to be coming in next year. Just tell them how important ninth grade is in this whole scheme, Coach.
Man, I tell you, man, I had a coach when I got to college. You know, they always talked about you want to go to the NFL, and you know, everybody want to wait till they become a senior to work hard. You know, it starts in your ninth grade year. That's going to be very important, man, that y'all come in and get your academics. Just, you know, that's how you get in school. Your academics get you in school. You have to qualify on your academics in order to go to these colleges and universities. And we want you guys to do that. You know, this is not your final destination. Your final destination is not here at Raines High School. It's beyond here. And, you know, you want to make sure you continue to put that work in off the field, because that's going to show your true value of what you bring to a program and what you bring to society. You know, so I think, you know, we have a good culture here that the kids are going to excel. All kids that's on the north side, I would love all of them to come to Raines, but, you know, we have a stigma that we definitely will get removed from us. Our school is a very tremendous school. We have, you know, some great tradition here, some great talent that has left here athletically, academically. You have lawyers, you have doctors, you have professional ball players. So anything you want to accomplish, you can do it right here at Raines High School as your starting ground, your foundation. They always talk about the academics of Raines High School. We have a great curriculum. We have a great faculty and staff that pours into the kids to make sure that they have what they need in order to succeed at the next level, and in whatever endeavors that they may choose. If they don't want to go to college, they can definitely pick up a trade and make a success for themselves and make a living. And that's what it's all about. We want to develop the whole child here at Raines High School, not only academically, not only athletically, but we want to make sure they have the tools that they can succeed once they leave this high school. So I see the vision. I see this program in this school excelling at a high level. You know, we welcome everybody with open arms that wants to be a part of this program. You know, we're going to put the kids' interests first, and then we're going to make sure they get what they need in order to get there.
Yes, sir, Coach. Thanks for talking with me.
Yes,
Good luck
sir.
to your future.
All right, appreciate it.
Appreciate you, Coach.